Hi, beautiful Leo. Welcome to New Era. My name is Emma. Leo, this is your general reading. It can involve anything and everything. And I've set the time frame to somewhere where are we? Mid-April until mid-May of 2021. I'm using a little bit of a different intro here. So I'm just going to get an overall energy here for you for this time frame. And then we're going to dive deeper and deeper. I'm not a quick fix reader. So if you're looking for a quick fix, I am probably not your reader, but if you're willing to go with me on a little bit of a journey where I try to find the most accurate and the most clear, if that makes sense, energy to give to you, then welcome. Take a cup of coffee, take a cup of tea or something, and come with me. Leo, let's see what's going on for you. Overall energy here. And at the end of this reading, there's an extension of, wow, you're supposed to have one, but you're Leo, so you'll get three. You'll get three. We have two that sort of comes out first, and then one separate. Wow. So Angel of Miracles, open your heart and expect a miracle. That's your overall energy. So we're going to see what this is about, but it's really promising. This beautiful angel flying, sort of looking towards that little baby, like it's an obvious image, right? But usually I'll get something different around this card, and I can be drawn to the stars, I can be drawn to the whatever. I'm very drawn here today to the, like, look, you can fly yourself. Like, this angel is here to just teach this little kid, this little baby, how to fly on its own. Like, you're getting your own wings, you're figuring it out, you're learning how to fly is what I'm getting, and very much like in tune with your higher self, with your higher power, that your higher power is here to teach you how to fly, to be really like. And it's not like you then you you separate yourself from your higher power for the rest of your life once you figured out how to fly. Not at all. Like, probably the more you connected and to yourself, and the more you learn how to work with yourself and be yourself and all of that, the stronger the connection with the divine. Very drawn to the necklace. Just something about the necklace. It doesn't really stand out like to a typical, like, this is what it is. So I'm just going to say that if somebody just put their necklace on as you're listening to this, or if you just went to look at a necklace, or if a necklace just means a lot to you, then pay extra attention. I get a lot of fire here as well. I mean, that's Leo overall, like a fire sign. It's very fiery. And then we get the intuition card, and I always like laugh at this because the horn in the forehead, like it couldn't be bigger if you tried. Like, where should we look here? I don't know. Maybe in the forehead? Is that the? It's so there. So the intuition card is basically pay attention to your own emotion, pay attention to your inner guidance. I see this little hummingbird, kolibri in Swedish, kolibri. This little hummingbird that comes whispering in your ear. It actually whispers in a little flower. It's actually getting nectar out of the flower, but what it looks like to me here is like the hummingbird is there to whisper in your ear. You have a guiding light in front of you. There's a lot with you're being taught by the divine how to get your own wings, how to fly in this world, how to, I don't want to say survive, because it's not about surviving, it's about thriving even. And it's like, and you'll get there once you just listen to your intuition. And then Battle of the Blues, take steps toward positive change. So there is something simultaneously. So perhaps this is what we're gonna find out, whatever it is that is going on with you, and for you. This is somebody that sort of is putting their battle to rest. This is somebody that's sort of, I'm just seeing it as she's just lying there resting. She doesn't want to pick up the sword. She doesn't want to pick up the fight. She's done fighting. She's done she's done with the drama and the conflict. She's just there resting in this creek. It is a little bit dark. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit dark. So we're gonna see what this is about. And maybe this very situation here is what has sort of led on the, okay, I'm just gonna get up and I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna just learn how all of this works because you're getting out of this. So we're gonna see. Usually this is like the overall, it's the overall energy, and I usually get one card. But since this is 3 cards and it sort of tells a lot, I immediately just, I want to clarify. So can we clarify this battle of the take them all? Oh my God. So I'm sorry for like rolling my eyes, but there's a lot of cards here, but they want me to take them, so I will. And first, like instead of 1, we had 3 cards, and instead of like just 1 clarifier for the card that is usually like very clear why it comes out, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards is coming out for you as a clarifier. So let's see if this is the whole reading or if this is like actually just clarifier. My goodness. This is the only thing that came out on the side. So like 7 of them came together. And it's like, there's there's a message within the volume. So it feels like everything is coming out at once. Whatever you're doing, whatever you're approaching, whatever it is that you're learning to fly about, like whatever you're teaching yourself or is all going to come to fruition at once. It feels like it's a floodgates opening, or like the catch-up effect, like first nothing, and then just everything at once. So we have the Ace of Gabriel, which is the highest possible energy around any situation. This is you very much being in balance. Ace is a new beginning. It's a new energy on the table. This is you working on your chakra system, coming very much into balance again there. I see this brown, you dressed in brown here and you're dressed in brown here. So it speaks about balance, finding your balance. 4 is the heart, you're laying in your foundation. And then we have peace. We have the higher power coming in, talking about peace, giving you peace. 13 is transformation, a huge transformation, going from death leading to life. 13, there is also the divine feminine, speaking about like going a little bit more, like going with the flow. We're going to keep going. 7 of Gabriel speaks about it's time to reap the rewards. It's time, whatever you sort of, the most beautiful ingredients that you put together or piece together, coming out of this peace situation. It feels like there's been some time here where maybe you have like surrendered. You've surrendered the battle. You've surrendered the conflict. You've surrendered the drama. Like you're not interested in participating anymore in the heavier energies. And you're now like just 100% listening to your intuition. Like that's all that matters, is like you and your higher power. And you're learning to fly. And you're learning to fly. This is you like as a grown-up learning to fly. And we have all this thunder and lightning coming in rainbow fashion. So it's not like just thunder and lightning. This is very much like it's like your chakras are coming alive, or it's like, if I were to put it very, very like practically, or like physically, I would say maybe you're doing some techniques for your brain right now, like your pineal gland, even if you know what that is, like the little, which is not so little, it's like this, well, it's a little pea, the size of it, but like what it does, I can't begin to describe. So if that, there's something about activating stuff, learning techniques that will bring you closer to your dreams, that type of practical stuff. The practicality of it is like, it's very technical. it gives you thunder and lightning and opens up to other dimensions. It's like you're on this journey where you just really, I don't know, you're going to school for the divine. And you're learning how to fly, and you're activating all these things, listening to your intuition. And it's time, you've entered into this time. So this is not new. This is not new. You've been doing this for a while. And you're now sort of ready to step into, to reap what you've sown. We're turning the page here. I love this because this is building castles in the sand, and it looks like one... okay, that's not the message. You're building castles in the sand. You're visualizing. You're dreaming. You're dreaming about your dreams. You're visualizing your dreams. You're sitting on this magical carpet ride. It hasn't lifted yet. Like, it hasn't taken off yet. But you're determined. It has been, excuse me. It has been a healing journey for you. We're going to go on the magical carpet ride, but up until this point, it has been a healing journey. You've come out of this, like you've worked with your chakras, and you come more and more into balance, and it has been a healing journey, and you're sitting on this magical carpet ride just waiting for it to take off. The page is speaking about like turning the page, and this is turning the page in healing. This is turning the page for your heart to become whole, and turning the page to sort of start to interact more, start to see your manifestations coming to fruition. Raphael, there's all about the healing and all about the heart. Excuse me. This gives you like complete freedom. 8 of Gabriel is like, 8 is the infinity sign, is as above, so below. You're bringing in what you're thinking about. You're manifesting on planet Earth what you have been thinking about, like in your dreams. And with all those birds there, and she herself, brown there again, complete balance. Brown for me is balance, because we rarely talk about a knee chakra, the chakras, the balance, the energy center around your knees, but that energy center for me is brown. And we have this is a third indicator where you're dressed in brown, that you're very much in balance. And flying, again flying, here we're waiting to fly. But you're like flying with the angels. You're learning to fly. You're getting your wings, and here's like you've gotten them, and you're taking off, and you're in like whatever the situation is for you is going to yield a lot of freedom, like freedom in finance, freedom in love, freedom in health. I think you're on the cusp, like you're on the brink, the cusp, the edge of The word meltdown came to mind. So maybe some of you guys, this is not going to be for all. I just feel that it's not going to be for all. But maybe some of you guys, you just need a full-on meltdown before you allow yourself to make a change. Sometimes we just need to sort of be so freaking fed up of the situation that we're in, that you're just having this full-on meltdown. And in that meltdown is like your demand of the universe to give to you what it is that you want. Only the universe is there to yield to you everything you want in every given moment. It's a given moment, right? What are you doing on the other end to either like push that away, or like hold it out, block it out from yourself, or allow that in? And you're on this path now where you're opening up, and for some of you guys, there's going to be a meltdown for you to sort of have a little talk with yourself, saying, okay, enough is enough. Like, okay, I'm ready to fly now. And for some, and for the rest of you, I just feel like there's a full-on opening of the floodgates. Like you're learning how to fly. If you've been not so patient, Leo, probably not. If you've been not so patient about things manifesting or things materializing in your world, I feel like it hasn't manifested because it's not the manifestation itself that's important here, that you're after. I mean, it's fun if you get a relationship that you've been wanting for some time, or it's awesome if you get some sort of health result, or it's awesome if you just get a car in the driveway, and and so forth. And that's really beautiful. However, if you just sort of get the car, or if you just get the relationship, or whatever this is, like a good amount of money or something like that, the journey that you've been wanting to go on, or this, like the insights and the premonitions, the understanding, the guidance, like this is the main energy here. Like you're learning to fly, the divine is right next to you, and you're teaching yourself how to be literally a master creator. And if you would have just gotten something and you would have had no idea how you got it, the point is off. I mean, it's good for you to have a car while you figure out that you're a master creator, right? But there's something here. So if you feel like you've lost your patience every once in a while, like, where the hell, how much more work can one do before something arrives? Well, if it was about the car, it would have already been here. But there's something like deeper. This is you wanting to understand fully how the laws of the universe works, how the laws of we can call it everyday life. Like, how do you get your thoughts to turn into materialized stuff? You want to know that, and you want to know your true potential, your own true potential. And so it feels like whatever it is that you want to manifest, you're keeping it out as long as it hasn't clicked. But you're on your way to clicking here. My goodness, you're taking the course now. It's like you're finally doing the thing. Okay, Leo, so right now, right in this instance, you have a couple of things that you know will take you closer to your goal, or even right to it. You know that when you listen to music, you're putting yourself in a better position. You know, if you do meditation, that immediately brings results. You know, if you take a walk outside, that puts you in a better energy. And maybe you've been holding those things off for whatever reason. You've been holding those things off. And it's like, in this instant, you know what those things are for you. You have a couple of things, 1 or 2 things, 3 things that you know will yield results, and yet you haven't done them. And now it's like you just, I give up. I rest my case. I will just now completely surrender this bull crap, whatever it is that's going on for you, that you want to shift, that you want to get out of, or that you want to get into. Whatever this is that you're laying in the pile of, I don't want this anymore. It's like you rest your case, you give up, which is the best thing to do. Give up. You're never going to give up your wishes. You just give up resistance when you say you give up. Because the universe doesn't all of a sudden cancel what you have wished for. So if you say, I'm giving up, like I'm giving up. I know most people think that they're giving up their wish, but they actually give up whatever they've used as a block for it to come in. So whenever you feel like giving up, that's a really good thing. What happens here is that you've given up, you rest your case, you surrender. I guess surrender is the best word to describe it. You surrender to the moment. You surrender to your intuition. It's like all of a sudden you just decide, oh, what the hell? I'm just going to sit down and meditate and see what happens. I'm just going to take 30 days or 10 days or 5 days. I'm just going to sit down and meditate and let's see, Or it's like, what the hell? I'm just going to start to take a walk every morning. I don't know what this is. Like, whatever this is for you. Divine guidance. Again, it comes in as a beautiful, beautiful, like, we got your back. We're here with you. Whatever you're sort of going towards, you can count on us. And maybe for the first time, because you're doing such a good job and you want so badly to just be able to trust your intuition and so badly get this course, you want to understand your full potential. I feel like maybe some of you guys for the first time have a real connection. You really, if you know before that Yeah, there's something out there. Yes, angels, angels, guides, guides, sure, sure. And then, but you ask for things and you want the guides to show up, or you want the angels to show themselves, or prove to you that they're there, and not too much is happening. That can be really discouraging. And now I just feel like whatever it is that you're doing, whatever path you're on, it doesn't mean if you feel guidance are being with guidance can show up in so many different ways and so many different forms, and just as many individuals that we have walking on planet Earth, as many ways is there to interpret the divine, right? So it doesn't have to be the angel flew down before you and say, hello, my child, I'm here to to what was this, people, they have a, not intuition, they have an inauguration, it's not it either, they have an initiation, initiation, they initiate something, they like kick off something, like, hello my child, I'm here to initiate you to become a master. Like, it doesn't work for that, for like that for most people. It works like you could hear them. You could I have a variety of things happening for me. I'm just weird all over. But so for some of you guys, it could just mean a very physical guidance, like you see stuff everywhere and it was placed there for you. Nobody else would ever understand it. And even if you try to sort of restate it, like replay it to somebody, or just, okay, so this happened to me today, and then you explain the story and they go, okay, I'm now gonna go this direction, I was going your direction, I think something is happening over there. They won't get it. But to you, it's crystal clear. So the divine guidance for sure is here. It might show up in all various ways. I just feel like there's some sort of opening now where maybe you, for the first time, start to trust that, do you know what? I actually feel that there is, it is this guidance here. We were just talking about this and then this shows up outside, or, the synchronicities are through the roof, and you just know this is for you. If you don't, please trust it, because it is for you. Number 5 there speaks about a great opportunity for change here. You have overcome what you needed to overcome, and you're now doing what have always worked anyway, or what really works only, is the connection with your inner being, is the connection with the divine. To just start to pay attention, listen to your intuition to get you to the place where you want. I get a lot of justice around this as well. So maybe you have a Libra placement, or you're dealing with a Libra somehow, some way, or there's just justice coming your way. And then, like, to the side of that, that's like the whole 8 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. 7 cards. So that in itself is a completion. It's time now for you to start to enjoy what you have created for yourself. On the side of that comes the Epiphany card. This is basically, like, Raziel is basically the teacher of the magician. So you are calling in the superpower angels right now to help you. And there's some sort of, in the midst of all of this, if you're doing like I'm just using this as an analogy. You might be doing something completely different. So I'm just using it as an analogy so that you understand what I mean. You might sit for like 20 minutes every day meditating, and you might focus on the same thing. Maybe you focus on your breathing, and there's not even a like guided, or maybe it is a guided meditation. You listen to a guided meditation for 20 minutes, and so you're very like excuse me, you're very told where to go, and you sort of, yes, you're walking and you're seeing this and you're seeing that, whatever it is, or you're sitting quietly. It's just a repetitive thing that you're doing every day, and it doesn't feel too different. It feels really nice. You feel calm. You feel overall like balanced. Maybe that's good, but it's not like fireworks. It's not rainbow fireworks. And you might not see too much shifts or changes in your outer world either. You just continue on and you do this. You listen to yourself, you listen to your intuition. You understand that the most important relationship is not to any other mother or boyfriend, girlfriend, even child. It's with your inner being. And all of a sudden on a Wednesday, you go sit down and do the meditation and you're having a breakthrough. Something just, it doesn't mean that you're elevating off the bed. It doesn't mean that, all the angels descended and greeted you. It doesn't have to be that. But there's a profound shift. There's something that could just have, a thought, an epiphany, and like a light bulb moment just happens where you go, oh my God. And that small oh my God, it just completely shifts everything. It's like a light bulb moment that it's like a before and an after. And you're not going to see unicorns raining down on you for the following 5 minutes after. You're not going to see, there's not going to be any drama because of it. And yet it has changed everything. And it's like a deep knowing where you go, this shifts everything. It's like I know what to do now. I can work with this. Goodness, this was your whole reading. So I'm going to move into the extended to see what else I can find there. Very, very intriguing. Very curious to see what that is about. Number 9 there also talks about endings and new beginnings, and also unconditional love and wish fulfillment. Cool. What a different reading. If you're interested in the extension, the link to that is in the description box down below. If not, thank you so much for watching, Leo, and I hope to see you back soon. Take care, guys. Bye.